Every nation has two histories, the one written in its land and people, and the one drawn upon it by outsiders. This story begins with lines, the organic patterns of ancient kingdoms, and the arbitrary borders carved by distant hands. This is how a place became Nigeria, not by its people's design, but by a decision made in a European palace, 4,000 miles away. Before the word Nigeria existed, this land was a tapestry of powerful civilizations. In the north, the Sokoto Caliphate, a hub of Islamic learning and trans-Saharan trade. In the southwest, the Yoruba kingdoms like Oyo and Ife, with their deep artistic and political traditions. In the southeast, the Igbo communities organized in democratic republics and connected by the powerful Aero Confederacy's trade network. These were not primitive tribes. They were sovereign nations with their own laws, economies, and identities. In Europe, the Industrial Revolution created an insatiable hunger for raw materials and new markets. Africa became a chessboard. At the Berlin Conference of 1884-85, without a single African in the room, the continent was partitioned. Britain laid claim to the Niger area. Their weapon wasn't just the gun, it was the charter. The Royal Niger Company, led by Sir George Goldie, used deceptive treaties and brutal force to secure monopoly control over trade. Especially in palm oil, these were not partnerships. They were corporate takeovers of entire societies. The takeover was not peaceful. From the Ekumeku uprising in the southeast to the fierce defense of the Benin Kingdom, which ended with the city sacked and its sacred bronzes looted. People resisted, but Maxim guns and steamboats overwhelmed spears and muskets. By 1900, the British government took direct control. They appointed a soldier, Lord Frederick Lugard, as High Commissioner. For years, he ruled the north and south as separate territories, with two different governing systems: indirect rule through emirs in the Muslim north, and direct coercion in the more fragmented south. On January 4, 1914, with a stroke of a pen, Lord Lugard merged the separate protectorates into one colony, Nigeria. He named it for its greatest river. His stated reason was administrative efficiency, to use the budget surplus from the south to fund the north. But the deeper, unstated logic was control. He created a single political entity, containing peoples who did not share a common history, religion, or political system. The seed of every future crisis, regional tension, religious strife, the struggle for central power, was planted that day. A country was born, but a nation was not. The lines were drawn. The stage was set. The people within these new borders now faced an impossible question: how to become one. The journey from this imposed unity